The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So the USC Trojans return team will have that offense backed up. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Looking to pass, it's Moss. Swings it out to his running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On second down, he'll let it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. In the red area, it's O'Neal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give out of the gun. Powers through the defender. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. They're about to exhaust their opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up here on throws toward the end zone. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of. That's the number one thing, avoid disaster here. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lewis. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll give it to the back. Still running at the 40. Got a lot of running room. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. To the ground, he's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Finds his target down the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Trojans get it past the sticks. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Moss. He's got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Branch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Trojans are rolling down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
First down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. First down here for the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Dropping back, it's Moss. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. Power football with the run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's O'Neal. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Shotgun snap on third down. And they got him for the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Trojans will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And he reels it in inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Long. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass, it's Milroe. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Give to the running back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in L.A. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Grabbed in the middle, it's Bernard. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming, he'll call for the fair catch. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it on the outside, it's Jordan. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Brings up second down. The play action fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Wide open downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, USC! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Royals. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bernard. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to the ground with the running back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. After an unproductive first half and opening drive in the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Young. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive coming up. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Firing to the end zone. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. That is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Nice move to keep running. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Oh, look out, the ball's free. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Prentice. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And now on second down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Milroe. Fires to the middle. And he intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. They want to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Snatches it on the right. He's off to the races. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bama!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Handoff from the gun. At the 45, on his way. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. The Trojans are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly complete. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Pocket starts to collapse. Takes the easy completion. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity?
Got it in stride inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Milroe. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Royals. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here's the punt, and that is a major league pop-up. That thing's going to bring rain. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Second down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Getting some heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Finds his tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, and get out of here with a W.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team